And we're on. What's up, everybody? Late Night Live with special guest Dave Nesdall and Johnny Beane. Whoa, what was that? Man,
Hey,
Hello.
what's happening?
how are you
everybody?
doing?
All right, man. Y'all doing good?
Doing great.
Good deal, man. Good deal. I'm surprised everybody's still up. Well, it's early for Johnny still.
It's only 10 o'clock here.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
How he's running around like crazy.
Yeah, he
don't know
wants
what
some of that food, man.
I ate all the food.
Yeah, all the food is gone.
Food's all gone.
Yeah, for me and Mr. Dave, it is a little bit after 1 in the morning.
107.
107.
Oh, dude.
107.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Johnny is still back in time, so he's still on
Still
Friday.
yesterday. It's yesterday
Yes.
for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm normal on the video. Okay, I see myself.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
On here, I'm like this. But
Oh,
cool.
Wow. We got 2 people watching right now. 1 thumbs up.
One of them's me.
Oh, wait a second. Let me give you the other one then.
that's
One
cool.
of them's me.
3 thumbs ups. I guess we all gave ourselves thumbs ups.
There you go. That's awesome, man. That's
2
awesome.
people watching. Johnny Beane says hi, and he doesn't have a crown on his head.
Joe has the crown this time.
Hey.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Smith.
Yeah. Basically, we ended, the Johnny Bean hour, and I went and got something to eat, came back, ate, and then here we are again. This time on Joe's show.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for jumping on here for a little bit. I think we were on Johnny's broadcast for what, 3 hours?
Almost. Close to it.
Almost 3 hours. Wow. That is so cool. Man. Oh, thank you, Michael Smith. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes, it is always nice to have some thumbs ups.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a Brandy or a Howie, a pause ups.
Yeah. There you go.
What's
Correct.
your dog's name there, Joe?
Tails ups.
We have 3 little dogs here. We got Bella,
Who?
Chloe, Bella,
Bella, Chloe, and who?
and Prissy.
Nice.
Yes. And then a cat named Harley. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
How you doing, Michael Smith? Michael, you missed our show tonight.
He was
Really?
there for the last
I
part
think-
of it, I
think
believe.
he
Oh,
was
he
there.
was? Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
He got home late. I think he might have been working or something, but he got in there in the last little bit. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there
he
you
Mhm.
got there. So on this show, we talk about guitars, music, and everything in between. So the format is wide open, gentlemen. Whatever you'd like to talk about. Anybody got any questions? If anybody jumps in the chat here in the next few minutes, if you got any questions you'd like to ask, anything to do with guitars or anything like that, these are the gentlemen you need to talk to. They can answer your questions.
Yes. Yeah, Michael says he was there. Yeah,
Good.
I saw you there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was there. He was there.
I was a little busy.
Yes.
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 Yeah. So I had Chipotle if anybody cares.
I did not know that.
Yes. I'm so full now. Oh man, I got the free guac and chips.
So you use your coupon, your code,
Yeah.
whatever.
My code. Yeah, it was one of those. What do you call them? Some little,
Mm-hmm.
that code you like scan. You see it and you scan it.
Oh, okay. A barcode.
QB.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
The square
Yeah.
codes.
Yeah. So I had free chips, free guacamole, and I'm just
You ready to go to sleep now, ain't you?
very, yeah. The party was about to start, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen now. I did post that selfie of me as a bunny.
Oh, good.
I posted that. That's out there.
Bunny selfie.
Yeah. Maybe I'll take more on this show.
There you go.
You just call me a moron?
Sounds like a plan. Huh?
Dave said, did you just call him a moron?
Just.
You just said more on this show.
Yeah. Hey, dude, you already ate, man. Yeah. Howie's like, come on, dude. I knew you got some rice.
He wants a bone.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. Here's some rice.
One
right.
kernel of rice. Are they kernels? What are they called? One grain of rice. One grain of rice.
There you go, grain. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny's Bunny. Did you guys see that? It's on my Instagram.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Johnny's Bunny's in the oven.
We do have bunnies out here, though, you know.
And duckies. Duckies and bunnies.
No. No. See,
No.
I posted this. I wasn't kidding. There it is. Aw, how precious.
You look like a child.
Look, I'm so adorable. Look at that. That was me last hour. If you guys don't want to know what went on, it was pretty much that. Oh, so precious. Look at that little nose. Look at those little whiskers. That's me. That's me in my
You're a strange dude.
That's me and my 33 likes. I got 33 likes out of that bunny face. All right. So look for more bunny faces on my Instagram. That's about it. That's what I'm doing.
Car with the bunny face on it.
Yeah.
What is your Instagram, Johnny? So everybody will know.
My what?
Your Instagram.
This is my name, Johnny Beane.
Okay.
I'm everywhere. If you want to find me anywhere and everywhere, it's just my name.
Mike as himself is here.
Uh-huh.
Mike, hey, man. Thanks for jumping in.
Mike.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
4 people are watching.
One of them's me, so it's 3 people. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just remember one of the people watching is me because I'm watching on my laptop.
Oh, how nice!
So,
dang. Cheers. What's in there? Is that what is that?
Mickey's. No, I'm just kidding. No, that stuff's nasty, man.
Let's get the party started now.
Yeah. Course cutter.
All right.
Course cutter. Oh, those things aren't bad. Tyler Kelly commented on my something or other just now. Tyler, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, sorry we didn't get to meet up at NAMM. So many people wanted to meet up, and it was impossible to see everybody.
Oh, Michael Smith says he's sending you something tomorrow, Johnny.
Oh, cool. Thank you. My P.O. box. Yeah, do you have it? It's public. It's on all my pages. It's just P.O. Box 232, SoCal, SOQUEL, California 95073. There's that air conditioner again.
Oh. Oh no.
But this is your show, so that's all good.
Oh, I do know, Mike. I do know what it is. Oh, maybe I do know what it is. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I won't say nothing.
Uh-huh. Cool. Thank you in advance, man.
Absolutely. Are you gentlemen Back to the Future fans at all?
Oh. I'm not laughing at that. Of course we are.
Awesome.
That's the reason I play guitar. You know this.
Yes.
I like to tell you guys this every day.
Do you have a little DeLorean to show us?
Johnny, man.
Joe Wentz has a little DeLorean.
88 inches.
$88 inches of throbbing fun.
Oh. You said we could say anything.
Yes, yes. Okay.
All right, show us. What is it? The flux capacitor? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's it's the charger. It's a flux capacitor. It's a car charger. My son
No,
got it for me.
that's crazy.
I got two of these. I got one for my son and one for my stepdaughter. And it's you plug it up and it lights up, man. It's really cool. I got one in my pickup truck right now. And
What is it? USB?
Yes. Yeah, you got your USB ports on the side right there.
What is it?
Oh, cool.
And you can plug in your smartphone.
Look at this one.
It's really
That's cool. Oh,
yeah, man. These are awesome, man. It's just the cigarette lighter adapter on the back. You just plug that into your cigarette lighter adapter, and once that sucker hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious. Yeah, cool. Awesome, man.
I've got a cat at my foot.
I heard that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Back to the Future, man.
I love that. I got the trilogy on DVD. All three of them, man. I remember when I had that on VHS back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I love Back to the Future, man. Back to the Future. I love that. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. Big time.
I am Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah. 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 You know they filmed part 2 and part 3 at the same time.
Did they really?
I didn't know that.
Both films they filmed the exact like back to back, and then released them. Released them like a year apart.
Wow.
I know. I was about to say that, Michael Smith. I was gonna say, Dave, come on. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, they filmed both movies back to back, and well, you should know that if you got the trilogy DVD, you probably have the behind the scenes DVD as well.
Yes, yeah. I just haven't watched it in a while.
They probably talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, they probably do. I don't really remember, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope that's one movie that they don't
Remake.
Yeah, I hope that's one movie they don't.
Oh, that would be lame. I saw something today. I don't know if this is true. I mean, on Facebook, who knows, you know? But somebody posted that they're remaking Scarface.
Oh yeah.
Is that true?
I heard that too.
With Leo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. I thought, and there was also a joke that they were doing Scarface with children as well, like a children's version of Scarface.
Well, there's a video out there. You saw there's a video of like a play.
Yeah.
Of kids reenacting it. Yeah, I've seen that scene. That's funny.
And I think the cocaine pile is actually popcorn.
Uh-huh.
That's wild.
Howie!
Uh-oh.
This is your show and we're getting calls. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is
What?
No, this is something else. I probably should let me take this really quickly.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Bye now. So long. 5 thumbs ups.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Thank
Who else
you.
is here? We have 4 people watching. Who else is here? Say hello if you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Hello if you're here.
Yeah, please.
Ooh.
This was just a last minute thing here. We just thought we'd jump on here for a little while, have a little bit of fun.
3 people watching now. Look, I scared some away. Scared someone away.
So, Dave, if you don't mind me asking about your striped guitars back there.
Yeah, go ahead.
How long have you had those?
Well, it depends. I mean, I started all these, I guess, 7 or 8 years. Most of them.
Okay.
Hey, Mike Morrison. Yeah, I started building and painting with my partner about 7 years ago. Well, I mean, that's not when I started doing it. That's when I started getting really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to start a collection for myself.
Wow.
And yeah, my first one was the 5150 guitar, and then I went from there. Just went on from there. It's
They look very nice, man.
Thank you.
They really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I change the wall up all the time, but I had those striped guitars on my wall forever, and I just took them off to put the white Kramers up on the bottom shelf.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I have all the Wolfgangs on the top, but plus this one, I haven't found a spot for it yet.
There we go. Now I'm presenting Dave. Oh yeah, look at that.
I haven't found a spot for this one yet, but I'll figure that out. And yeah, and a couple of those Kramers, a couple of those white Kramers, and that Monsters of Rock Kramer, which is right. Hang on, let me see if I can. Right there, that guitar that I'm pointing at.
Yes.
That is an original 1988 Monsters of Rock Kramer that all the members of Van Halen signed.
Wow.
There's 50 of them on the planet, 50 of them in the world, and they're all autographed. But that is an original one. That's not a forgery.
Wow.
And that's also for sale.
Wow.
Mike Morrison, I do have a video of my guitar collection, but it needs to be upgraded because I have a lot more guitars now from what I had on that video.
How many amps do you have, Dave? Back there. About a dozen?
Well, I have a few back here, but I have 10 amplifiers altogether.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, I have a couple of buddies of mine who are borrowing a couple of my amps. I have an amplifier in North Carolina. I have a few amplifiers in my bedroom, just because I can't fit anymore in here.
Right.
I have an amplifier in storage.
Now, when I saw you in North Carolina at Christmas time, was that your orange amp you was playing through? Was that one?
Yeah, that was my orange amp. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Cool little amplifier.
It sounded great. That's the first time I really ever got to hear an orange amp.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Cool.
You know, it's a little solid state amp, but it's kind of cool for the house. You know, cool little practice amp.
Right. Absolutely.
Michael Smith wants to know what my favorite amplifier is that I own. Oh boy, there's a few of them. My 1965 Super Reverb is probably my favorite amplifier all around. It's an original 1965 blackface Fender Super Reverb 410s. But the amp that I normally play out of is it's like a Friedman style, BE100 style amplifier made by my buddy at Rock and Roll Amps. It's a 100-watt head that sounds like, you know, I was playing with it earlier tonight, and it sounds like a really good modded Plexi. You know, it's got that Van Halen sound. That's really my favorite amp to play through. But, if I'm using a pedal board, my Super Reverb is my favorite. That's a great platform to play on.
That purple Wolfgang behind you.
Yes.
Isn't that one that you just recently acquired?
Yes, just last week.
Mm-hmm. That thing is gorgeous, man.
Yeah. Yep, that's a 98, that purple one.
Wow. And that one you just got is a 99, right?
The green one is up in the corner. So this is green. This is purple. This is a green special like Eddie's with a sustainer pickup.
Mm.
This one is a purple one like the purple one he used in '98.
Mm.
That is that's the PV special that's painted like Eddie's from the '98 World Tour. That's the new Stripe Series EVH Wolfgang.
Mm.
That Wolfgang is the Ivory USA EVH branded Wolfgang with a kill switch in it. The next one is also a USA EVH in natural flame top. And then in the corner here, up there, is my red Peavey Wolfgang standard arch top. You know, they're all USA made, except for this one. This one's made in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the bottom, this white guitar here, that is a 1982 Kramer Pacer. That is a 1985 Kramer Beretta.
Beretta, yeah.
1985. This one's an original 1984 Kramer Beretta. This is also a 1984 Beretta original. This one I'm keeping. These two here are for sale.
Oh.
The 84 and the 85 are for sale. This one is mine. This is the Monsters of Rock guitar, and that's my 5150 guitar.
I love that. 50.
And then I have a whole bunch of guitars here on stands.
Look at that.
See that head right there? That's that 100-watt head I was talking about right here.
Oh.
With a 212 bottom. That there is my Super Reverb.
Mm-hmm.
And these two amps are Dennis's amps. These are also made by our buddy at Rock and Roll Amplifiers. They're both the one in the corner is a 210-inch speakers. This is 212s. That green one that's kind of right here. You see a green one?
Yes.
That's my 210-inch Rock and Roll amps. 40 watts, 210s, and I have a couple of more. I have a red 212 of the same amplifier, red Tolex. That's on loan, and I have in my room. I have a my 5150 head with two 212 bottoms. I've got a lot of amps.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Now, is the Super Reverb, is that the one that Andy Aladort borrowed to play at the show one time? You told me?
He has his own, but yeah, he's borrowed that amp. What's his name from The Doors?
Robbie Krieger?
Robbie Krieger borrowed that amplifier. A lot of people have used that amplifier. Dennis has used it. He loves that amplifier. Whenever he plays in the house here, he plugs into that amplifier. It's his favorite as well, but it's my amp. But
wow, that is awesome. Mike Morrison wants to know the guitars on the floor. I guess he means in the rack. Did you make them?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did make them. And my 5150 guitar here, I made that as well.
How long ago was that?
That was about 7 years ago.
Wow.
It's an exact replica of Eddie's original guitar with all the aging and everything on it is exact.
That is cool. Man.
Yeah.
The 65 Super Reverb, is that original?
Yes, that's an original amplifier, yes.
Good God.
1965, it was brand new.
Now, is your I don't see your Les Paul. It must be in the case. Put up.
No, I have it in the rack here. I have it in the rack.
It is? Oh, okay. It's in the rack. Is your Strat in there too?
Yep.
Your Strat? Okay.
Yep. I have almost all of my guitars are in the rack over here. I have a couple in my room. And I have a couple guitars down by my dad's in North Carolina. I have a few guitars around the country. So when I go, I have something to play.
Yeah, absolutely. That Strat, what is that? What year is that? I mean, is that a reissue?
Stratocaster?
Yeah, the one that you really like to play a lot.
It's a custom made guitar. It's a new guitar. I guess I've had it for about 5 years. But my friend Matt from 30th Street Guitars in Manhattan made that for me. Now the reason why he made it, I had a Fender Custom Shop guitar that was a relic. It was a master built guitar made by Jason Smith, who was a master builder, like our friend John Cruz, mine and Johnny's friend John Cruz. They worked together, and it was a Sunburst early '60s style Strat with humbucker, single coil humbucker that was beat up, and he made it. And I had sold it. I sold it for $5,000, and I wanted it back. And the guy who bought it said he'd sell it back to me for like $6,000. I said, I'm not going to pay $11,000 for that guitar. twice, paying for it twice, and
Right.
So I went to 30th Street Guitars for some reason. I don't remember what. And my friend Matt, who owns that store, had a guitar similar to that, but with 3 single coils sitting there. And I played it. I'm like, what's the deal with this guitar? He's like, it's mine. I said, what year is it? He says, I made it. I said, you made this guitar? Because it didn't say custom shop on the back of the headstock, so I knew it wasn't a Fender custom shop, but it was an original one.
Right.
And he says, yeah, I made it. I said, can you make me one? He said, yeah, I'll make you whatever you want. So I told him exactly what I wanted, and he built it and made it. And it's my favorite Stratocaster. It's my favorite Strat style guitar that I own, and I play it almost every gig. It's just one of the best guitars I own, and I love it. And I would love to have him make another one for me just as a backup, but I'm happy to have the one I have.
That is so cool.
And it was fairly inexpensive compared to paying $6,000 for the one I had originally.
Right.
I got that one for $1,800.
Wow. Michael Smith wants to know, how long did it take you to make that guitar, Dave? I don't know. I guess he's talking about
the 5150.
5150. I'm assuming, yeah.
Well, it doesn't take very long. It takes once I got all the parts together, it took a day to build. But the painting and the relicking is what takes time. I mean, the relicking alone is once you paint each stage, you have to relic it in stages. You don't just paint it, all the colors and then relic it after it's done. You'll never get it to look like Eddie's guitar if you do it that way. It has to be reliced in stages. You have to relic the body a little bit, then paint it white, relic the white, and then tape off where you want all the white to show, and then paint it red, and then relic it from there using X-Acto blades. And then when you put the black on, you got to scrape black off, and you relic it in stages. And it takes about 100 to 150 hours to do all that.
The relicking? Wow.
Yeah. Just the relicking. The painting that's a different story, but in real time, it takes about 100 to 150 hours to relic.
Wow.
And that's why when you were able to sell those without getting, a letter in the mail, saying that, to stop making them, from the Van Halens, before all that was happening, people could sell those. If you did it right, you could sell it for $2,500 because it's labor intensive. So it's just a pain. A lot of people think, well, it's just painting it 3 colors and slapping it together. I want it for for $800 or $700. I'm like, if you can get a guitar that looks like that and feels like that, and it's got all the parts on like that one for $700, I'll buy 10 of them.
Right.
So people don't understand that it's not as easy to make exact replicas with all the high-end gear, with all the high-end parts,
right,
make it look like Eddie's guitars and have it made for next to nothing. It just doesn't happen. That's not the way it is.
Mike Morrison wants to know, what kind of pickups do you use, Mr. Dave?
Well, I use different pickups for different guitars. That Strat that I have with the humbuckers and the single coil in it, those are all DiMarzios. The humbuckers are DiMarzio 36th anniversaries, and the single coil is a Gem single coil, like on an Ibanez Gem guitar. The pickups that I have in these are the original ones that come in it, the Wolfgang pickups. And the pickups that I put in the striped guitars, I try to put the same pickups in that Eddie originally had in all of his guitars, because every one of my guitars are exact replicas of each one that he's used. So I have the Hot for Teacher guitar, I have the 1984 guitar, I have a Frankenstein, I have basically all the iconic guitars that Eddie has used, including some of the giveaway ones that you would see, like some of the Hard Rock Cafe ones, the one that he gave Vitas Gerulaitis, the tennis player, back in '82. The one that we all call the Neptune guitar, which is basically just means that it was the one that there are photos of him painting in the Neptune, New Jersey Kramer factory.
Mhm.
It doesn't really have a name. I'm sure if you went up to Eddie and said, "Oh, I love that Neptune guitar," he'd be like, "What the hell are you talking about? What's a Neptune guitar?"
Right.
He probably doesn't know, what we affectionately called his guitars. If
That was a NAMM giveaway.
yeah, it was an NAMM giveaway. But like I'm saying, is if say you went up to him and said, "Hey, Eddie, that Neptune guitar that you made, that was one of my favorites," you'd be like, "Which one is that?" You wouldn't know that it was the Neptune, that it was that guitar.
I think he probably knows. I would say now he probably knows because people have probably asked him that. He's aware. He's aware of a lot more than you guys think.
Okay, well, all right. Until recently, anyway. I bet you, until all the insanity with his guitars, if you would have said that Neptune guitar, you'd be like, "What? Which one? What are you talking about?" I never named my guitar Neptune. He wouldn't have known. Maybe now he does, but maybe
that guitar is at a Hard Rock in Hollywood.
Right, it is. But I'm just
which
saying,
is not far from him.
Right. But it doesn't say the Neptune guitar on it over there.
No. Well, let me look. There's a plaque next to it because I've seen the guitar.
It just says Eddie Van Halen Kramer guitar, I think.
Let me see if I have a picture of that on here. I took a who's vacuuming at this hour?
Oh man, it's so funny.
Joe's like, just wait, you guys. You guys want to see a vacuum?
Dustbuster.
What's her name? Oh,
Dave Buster.
David Buster.
I'm gonna bust you in a second.
Okay, here we go.
Buses.
I have pictures of the Neptune. I saw that guitar after NAMM in January 2015. I went and saw that guitar, and so I have pictures. Oh, I've got all kinds of photos of every angle you can think of that guitar, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking either.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see. These are all a bunch of pictures. Oh yeah, I've got tons of pictures of that guitar that I took.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
So Michael Smith says that's over 2 weeks of work. That's just on the body. Then you got to relic the neck. Everything. That's a different animal right there. To make it look like the neck was worn in. Like without it just looking like you relicked it. It's got to look like you played it for 25 years. So that's another bit of work. And then just waiting for the parts from Musicraft. They don't have those parts in order. They build them. When you order them, they build them to your order. So that's 4 to 6 weeks of waiting for that.
Mm-hmm. And look at this. I'm such a weirdo. We were driving. This is after we left. This is after we left Hollywood. Man's Chinese Theater area. That's where where that guitar is apparently. After we left there, I actually took a picture of a Chipotle down in Hollywood because I love Chipotle.
It's your favorite place to eat.
Look at that, yeah. Yeah, I just ate there. This is cool. Here, I'm going to show this stuff off on your channel, man.
Yeah, sure.
Here's Howie and me. Here's Howie and me in Pasadena, where it says Van Halen on the sidewalk. Alex Van Halen did that. It probably says that in that book you were reading, man.
Wow.
It probably talks about that. That's in Pasadena.
How long ago was that?
Oh, this was just after 2 years ago.
Hey, what is written in on that whole block where Howie's paw is? Does that say Van Halen News Desk? It says something like that whole block of cement.
It's all names. It says Robert. It says Robert. It says, what does that say? Dan? It says Dave or Dan. It says Terry, and then I know. There's another part where I think it says Rudy. So it's all these guys that they would hang out with. They all scratched their name into the
That's
cement
cool.
right there.
Hey, Mike
probably
says. Mike Morrison asks Johnny, "Is that the EVH Music Man guitar in the background?"
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that was my main guitar for like 15 years, and it's kind of out of commission right now. Needs to be set up. Needs some work done to it. Great guitar though, man. Great guitar.
You got that in what, Johnny? In 91? Is that when you got that, or 92?
92. Got that in 1992. There's me pointing at that, and that's a Van Halen guitar pick that his name is Matt. Matt from EVH Gear gave me that pick at NAMM. This was a couple years ago. You know, from their display case.
Cool.
Oh, here's a cool picture. I don't know if you, Dave, I don't know if you've ever seen this. Here's like the original photo of the Kramer ad. Wow, this is cool. I have this on my phone.
Oh, look at that.
That's like the original.
Oh wow, that's actually a clearer picture than the one in the. That's cleaner. Yeah. That's a cleaner picture than the one in the actual ad.
Wow.
It's just a different. And I know it's blurry. There it is.
There you go.
That's cool.
Oh, dude, you need to send me that.
Yeah, please.
Well, let me remember. I'll. There, I just took a snap of it. Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of cool.
Mike Morrison, if you have any other questions, anything you want to know, just ask. We'll be happy to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it's a cool picture because that's before any of the ad was on there. It's just the picture itself.
Yeah, I have an exact replica of that guitar as well. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. You know, on that guitar, on my replica of that guitar, the only thing that I don't have that's on the original are, you know, the crown tuning pegs, the gold crown Godot tuning pegs that are on that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have a set of mine are chrome. They're crowns, but they're chrome, and they're supposed to be gold. And Charvel doesn't make them. Well, they don't sell them. You can't get them. You really can't get them. They do have them, and they put them on certain Charvel guitars that they make now. You know, but they don't sell them. But I'll be getting a set, which is really cool. So I'll be able to put them on my guitar to make it exact.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Morrison says that ad was when Eddie was promoting Kramer guitars, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I just came across. You know, it's funny what you find when you go back 2 years on your phone. I just found an original. What do you call it? Like a promo for that he had posed for that. Right here.
Oh yeah, cool.
It says Edward Van Halen. It says Kramer.
Yeah, it's probably the same day. That's
And
probably
that's the
same
picture.
set of photos.
Oh yeah. If not the same photo, it's probably similar. Let me show you this guy. Let me show you guys this real quick. This is very interesting. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why this was done, but okay. I'm sure anybody, if you've visited the Hollywood Guitar Center, you've probably seen this picture in the window. I mean, it's just a photo.
Oh wow!
And it says "To Rock," you know, Rock Walk, you know, Edward Van Halen. You know, there they are. It looks to be what? Right here, right now era.
Mm-hmm.
maybe 93,
Mhm.
maybe. Now it's interesting. Here's a close up.
Oh, there you go.
There. Okay, see that?
Yeah.
See how he was playing Music Man back then.
Right.
You can clearly see it's a Music Man guitar. Now, at some point, I don't know why, but I don't know if it was Peavey. Maybe they were testing. I made this. Here's a side by side. They photoshopped a Peavey into the
Oh,
photo. See
look
how
at
there's
that.
Music Man on one side, and there's
Yeah.
a Peavey Wolfgang on the other. Same picture.
Wow.
You can
Look
see
at
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Isn't that bizarre?
Dang,
So
Johnny.
Wow, look, it's even got the same shadow on the guitar.
Sure does.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's obvious that he was playing the Music Man there. It's obvious, but for them to Photoshop a Peavey Wolfgang into that same picture, maybe trying to make it clear. There you go. Maybe they were testing to see what it would look like, you know.
Mm-hmm. And that looks like an amber guitar as well. Which he really never played an amber version of that live. I mean, other than that video for
Not enough.
Not Enough. He never really played an amber one.
Mm-hmm. This is cool. The stuff that you find on your phone, man.
Yeah. Mike, as himself says, I know EVH used nines. How else did he set up his guitar? Action height, frets, neck relief, etc. Well, in the early days, he had jumbo frets, and he said he played with very high action. I don't believe he ever played with high action.
Why are your heads so big?
Why is yours so small?
No, your guys' heads are so big on the Joe was like,
Well, I'm sitting like not even a foot away from my screen.
Joe was like,
Man, you got to get rid of that booger on your face too, Johnny.
it's not a booger, it's a chip.
So yeah, Eddie, the neck has to be completely straight, no relief at all, completely straight, low action, as low as it can go without buzzing, and he uses nines. No, actually, now he uses 9 through 46, tuned a half step low.
Oh, wow. Mike Morrison has a good question. What do you guys think is the better guitar? The EVH Music Man, the Peavey Wolfgang, or the Fender EVH?
Go ahead, Johnny.
We've talked about this before.
This is not our channel.
I know. I'm just saying, we've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for years and years, I'd always said the Music Man was my favorite. I've always liked the Music Man over the Peaveys. You know, the Peaveys, they're good. I have a problem switching back and forth. Huh?
Stop right there. I have a problem. Stop right there.
I have a problem switching back and forth from the Peavey to anything else. There's something about the Peavey neck. Maybe it's just mine. I don't know.
Yeah, now I want to play yours because all of mine are great. All of these feel great, and they feel like Eddie's guitar.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they're good.
Yeah. I don't know if it's mine. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's really cold somewhere because I can just hear air conditioner just blowing.
Hang on.
Is it that hot in South Carolina right now? I thought there was snow outside. Is it snowing there?
No, sir, it's not.
Is it snowing in New York?
No. In fact, right now it's probably about 50 degrees. Hang on a second, I'll tell you.
It's 32 in our neck of the woods.
So anyway,
36 here.
Oh man. Anyway, the Peaveys are great. The Peavey Wolfgangs are great. It's just I have a problem switching back and forth from that to anything else. I don't know why. Maybe it's my guitar. I have no idea. But the Music Man was my favorite for years and years and years. But the EVH gear Wolfgangs that they're making now, I think they're the best yet. You know, and I'll say especially that USA, that Edward Van Halen signature USA guitar with the kill switch they just released.
Yes.
I played that thing last Sunday morning, and I keep saying it. Thing's solid, man. It's incredible.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite are the EVH Wolfgangs, the American ones, USA ones. I love the PV ones. I mean, I have 5 of them. I have 5 PV Wolfgangs. I can't say I don't like them. And in general, I do like the Music Mans, and I did have one up until yesterday, but I didn't like my particular Ernie Ball Music Man. It looked beautiful. It had the most beautiful quilt maple top on it. It just never played right. It never played right from the first. I bought it because it was a Music Man. I had to have one, but it just never played right, no matter what I did. And I set all my guitars up. I do all my own setups, and everybody loves my setups. But that guitar it was never good to me. It was never nice to me. So I sold it yesterday. But I do love them too, just not that one. And in February, I will have a pink one here, which if it will be for sale. If I don't buy it myself, it will be for sale. I'm selling it for somebody. I haven't touched it yet. I haven't played it yet, but I do know that it's in fantastic condition, and it's a pink one, which is pretty rare.
Guitar Freak Bear, aka Ken. Thumbs up, Johnny, Dave, and Joe. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it, man.
Thumbs up, Ken.
Yeah,
man.
Awesome.
My favorite one, the only one I can't really say much about is the Music Man, because I only played it in the guitar store years and years and years ago, and I loved it, but that was just for a few minutes of playing, so I really can't say nothing about that one. The PV Wolfgang I used to have was an awesome guitar. I sold it. That was amazing guitar, and so all I have now is the Wolfgang Specials. I love those, and the Stripe series. I love those.
Nice.
And,
Michael Smith asked me, what was the biggest problem or complaint with the EB guitar, Dave, with the Ernie Ball? The action was fine. It set up great. It just always felt dead, no matter whether I had new strings on it. No matter what I did, I changed the bridge twice. It always felt like it was dead. It didn't resonate. The guitar did not breathe. It didn't resonate. It was a dog. Again, it was gorgeous looking, and you guys can attest to it. You've seen it. It was beautiful and new looking. It wasn't beat up or anything, but you strum it and it would sound like a plywood guitar. It didn't sound like a real good guitar. Didn't resonate.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Mine sounds amazing.
Well, I'm just thinking that I got a bad one. It just wasn't a good one. Because I've owned several of them, and I loved them. They were great.
Maybe your Music Man was like my PV.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Every so often, a company will make a bad guitar and just push it out. It's okay. I happen to get a lemon. As far as I'm concerned, that guitar was a lemon. And again, in February, I'll have a pink one here. So if it's a great one, I'll keep that one. I'll buy it, but it will be for sale. Mm-hmm. If I don't buy it, it will be for sale.
Now, would that be an Ernie Ball, Dave?
Yes. Yep, an Ernie Ball one. Yeah.
Wow, cool. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, I don't care about dead air on this show. That's fine with me.
Then why bring it up?
It can sound
You
like
don't
an air
care about it, then
conditioner or
why
a
bring it
vacuum. That's fine with me, guys.
Jesus criminy.
That's
Oh man. Oh Lordy mercy. Yeah, before long, I think. There we go. I think in the within the next I'd say by the end of this year, Johnny will have him a 5150 stripe. What do you think, Dave?
I don't know. I know he'll have a couple of something.
Stripe series. It would be awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wouldn't. You know.
Yeah.
It's an amazing guitar, man. Dude, I'm gonna push those guitars on your show too, man. Yeah, the EVH Gear 5150s, they're amazing. I played one almost a week ago today. To you guys at least. A week ago Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you what Tommy at the Music Zoo told me?
Are you allowed to tell everybody what he told you?
Yeah. I mean, it was just, he asked me was I going to buy one? And I told him I wasn't sure. And he said, he says he can't wait for them to come out because he's going to keep one in his office. That'll be his office guitar. He's waiting for it. Can't wait for it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I told him, I said, well, then I'll play yours, and if I like it, I'll buy one.
Well, there you go. Johnny, Mike Morrison wants to know what kind of amps do you use?
I use hey Mike, I use a PV 5150. The first one, the original, like when they first came out. I have one of those, a half stack, 412, and then I have a Fender 212. It's called a Hot Rod.
DeVille.
I think it's called the DeVille. Yeah, that's what I use really. I use those. I use a Line 6 pod, which is pretty good. I use the EVH micro stack.
And there you go.
Right there.
You're not gonna believe what I did with mine. Well, you will believe when I tell you what I did with mine. Remember when I said I was gonna give Daniel Hall that little mini Strat, that mini EVH guitar?
Yeah.
I threw that mini amp in the box as well. I gave that to him.
Oh, that was nice.
And that was from the two of us, Johnny. I gave it to him from the two of us.
That was nice.
Cool. Cool. So he's gonna have that as a.
He has it. I sent it to him, or he's got it. He opened the box already. He was floored. He thanked us both. I think 2 or 3 hangouts ago.
Cool. Yeah, it was gonna be like in his bar or something. He has like a bar or something like. It was gonna be like on display. It was gonna be on display in his place. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
That's awesome, man.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, he says he's got the PV Triple X and the Marshall JVM.
Oh yeah, the JVM is cool. Well, both amps are good. Both of those are very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Smith wants to know. Michael Smith wants to know, when was the first time that I heard a Van Halen song, and what was it? That was the very first time I heard that. I say the very first time I actually heard a Van Halen song was when Jump was on MTV in '84.
That's my answer.
Yeah, that's
stop copying me.
I'm sorry. That was I was at my cousin's house, man. I was what? Let's see, 84.
I wouldn't have to get the Johnny Beane project domain name now.
I was 14. Yeah, I was about 14, and I was spending the night at my cousin's house, and they had cable. We didn't have cable at the time at my parents' house, and spend the night. We was watching MTV in his living room, and remember seeing that part of the video where Eddie's sitting there doing the solo, and he's in that yellow zebra stripe, whatever jacket, and the blue jeans with the patches, and he's doing all that. And I was like, man, look at that. That was the first time I heard a Van Halen song. And then when it really grabbed my attention was about 2 years later. I was 16. I was heading to a talent show for high school with a couple of buddies, and he popped a cassette in the cassette deck, and it was a Fair Warning. It was the intro for Mean Streets and all that tapping and stuff he does. And that's when I realized, like, I was like, how is that done? How is that possible?
I remember the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was in Oklahoma at a relative's house, and I walked down to some thrift store, some hole in the wall thrift store somewhere, and they had a Van Halen Fair Warning cassette tape, for like, I don't know, $1, whatever it was. And I remember exactly going back to the house I was staying at, asked them for a tape player, and put the tape in. I remember listening to it. And my uncle walked in the room, and he started singing along. He knew all the songs. He knew all the stuff. I have this aunt and uncle. They used to see Van Halen back in '78. I told you before. He took some outdoor photos of Van Halen. He showed me. This was years ago. He showed me them, and this would have been in the '80s. When he showed them to me. They actually used to. My aunt and my uncle. They used to run into David Lee Roth. Just out of nowhere. They'd be like skiing in Colorado, and they'd run into him.
Wow.
And he'd be like, "Are you David Lee Roth?" And he'd be like, "No," but they knew it was him. That kind of stuff.
Dr. Roth.
Yeah. But this uncle of mine, he's actually related. Somehow, he's related to this guy named Jazz Obrecht, who was he was a guitar player, writer. And he's the guy who gave Edward his first interview back in '78 in Oakland.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it Oakland? Was it Oakland Coliseum '78 where that first interview happened? Day on the Green?
I have no idea.
I think. Anyway, his name is Jazz Obrecht, and my uncle is they're somehow related, which I guess is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Day on the Green, that was a big festival back then, wasn't it? Because Sammy Hagar played there, Eddie Money, they had all kinds.
Everybody played them. Yeah. It's Oakland at Oakland Stadium, not the Coliseum indoors, the stadium.
Yeah.
Where the Raiders played all these years. Yeah.
Michael Smith says the first time he heard Van Halen was in the late '70s when a friend played Eruption. Mind blown. Yeah, no kidding. Man. Still blows my mind today. I couldn't tell you how many times I've sit there and listened to that over and over and over. And just, and that was in '78, man. And the speed on that thing is just like, like, how the hell is he doing that, man?
Like this.
There you go.
That sounded like the intro to Eruption. They actually took Eruption from another song. Joe, you would know this. Isn't that in that book you were reading? There's a song they actually copied. The intro to the song actually sounds like Eruption with the drums and then the A, D, E, the change. It's the exact same thing.
I've never heard that song.
It's true. Runoff will tell you about it. It probably says it in that book you were reading, but they definitely took the beginning of Eruption from another song. Yeah.
First time I've ever heard that. Wow. I don't remember hearing it in here.
Yeah.
Well, first time I ever heard Van Halen, and the first song I heard, I think it was "I'm the One," and I think it was what they opened with in 1981 at the Nesdall Coliseum. I think they opened with "I'm the One."
Wow.
I was 11 years old. Of course, I didn't know that that's the name of the song because at 11 years old, I didn't even know what a Van Halen was until I went there.
Right.
But you know, I've looked back since then, and I believe they opened with "I'm the One." I'm sorry, not "I'm the One." With "On Fire," "On Fire," not "I'm the One."
Oh, okay.
They opened up with "On Fire."
I remember on the cassette tape, you know, the cassette of the first album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the One is that, or no, "On Fire" is the last song on the tape.
It is, yes.
I think. Whereas on the actual album, it's somewhere else.
I think it's
It's in a different placement.
Yeah, I thought "Ice Cream Man" was the last song on.
So, or it has something to do with the listing on the cassette tape. So I remember a friend of mine would always laugh when we looked at the back of the tape because "I'm the One" and "On Fire" were right next to each other. So we would think it was so funny that it said "I'm the One on Fire." We used to laugh at that.
Well, here's the album right here.
I guess you had to be there.
Here's the album right here. So
$24.95. That better be the gold. That better be the 24 karat gold version.
this is. It says let's see, the last song
Man.
is "Ice Cream Man."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how good that's going to come across.
Yeah, I see it. It says "Ice Cream Man."
Yeah, he's talking about the cassette. Yeah.
What does it say before that though?
Eruption.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, the way it is on the album is "You Really Got Me," "Jamie's Crying," "On Fire," "Running with the Devil," "I'm the One," "Ain't Talking About Love," "Little Dreamer," "Feel Your Love Tonight," "Atomic Punk," "Eruption," and "Ice Cream Man."
Yeah, but if you look at the cassette tape, the listing is a little different.
Right. Oh yeah. Right.
Look at this though.
I always thought that it opened up with "Running with the Devil." I thought that record opened with "Running with the Devil," then "Eruption." Eruption. Then "You Really
Got Me,"
and then "Ain't Talking About Love." I thought the last two songs were "Little Dreamer," and then, or maybe it was "Little Dreamer," "On Fire," and then "Ice Cream Man."
Well, it might. Well, I don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, on the album, the song titles, the listings in a total different order. I see it. I was going to show Joe. Joe.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay.
Look at this. Look at this. You want to talk about a weirdo, man? Look at this. These are. Look at this. I don't know how many copies of this I have.
Good God.
I've got 1 billion copies of this out. Anybody want one? Anybody like this record?
Are they all unopened?
Nah, they're all open. It's just I used to collect this stuff when I was a kid. So they're probably like different pressings. They're probably like different made in different places, you know. Oh, here's something. I don't know if you guys knew this. I know this. I told you a friend of mine used to hang out with them back in the early days. But yeah, that shirt that Edward's wearing in the insert here, his mother made for him.
Oh, okay. What year was that album printed?
Looks like he's got a black eye there.
78.
78. Okay. Michael Smith's asking.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Michael Smith says he wants one, Johnny.
Do you have one? Do you want one of these, man?
I think you'll give him one once you get what he's giving you.
Okay, I've got a box. I'll trade you, man. Whatever you're sending me, I'll send you one of these. I'll send you this. Message me your address, and I'll send you this. Yeah, of course, I don't have a record player, so I can't listen to any of them. So they're all useless to me.
Holy crap, I think I'm going to fall down dead.
Well, it's only 11:11.
It's after 2. It's 2:12 here. Yeah, I'm tired myself, man.
21:12 here.
Oh, y'all good?
Just leave it rolling. You guys can hang up, leave it rolling. I'll sit here for another 3 hours.
Oh my goodness gracious! Why?
You'll wake up, you'll have like 100 thumbs downs.
We have 7 thumbs ups.
YouTube is like emailing you. Your account has been deleted because of your live stream. You're like, Johnny, what were you doing? You'll come back. I'll be like passed out, back in the corner there.
Johnny Beane Entertainment.
Yeah. It'll be. We can talk about that on here now if you want. Johnny Beane Entertainment.
That's right.
You'll look. The avatar for this video will look like this.
It's Johnny Beane, but he's got female eyes. I don't understand.
Aww.
Oh my god. Johnny.
Wait, maybe I can get that shirtless picture of me up here.
Oh my goodness.
His phone is filled with them, probably. Every other photo is a picture of Dave without a shirt.
That's really disturbing.
Keeps taking, and I'm saying new. He keeps taking new photos of that. It's like, Dave, just keep reusing the old one, man.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Dennis. You owe me a Coke.
Joe Wentz. Joe Wentz from the Joe Wentz Project.
Hey, how you doing, Dennis?
He gave us the Joe Wentz Project.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh, so Dennis, you got that. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Joe infected everybody.
Oh god.
It's that sweatshirt.
Yeah. A lot.
Oh, how was that guitar? How did it work out for you?
It's great. The guitar is awesome.
Come play something for us.
I gotta sleep.
Yeah, we all have to sleep.
You guys are, what's up, Johnny?
This is our
Hey
second.
man, it's only 11 o'clock here.
Yeah, only. So as I'm watching you, I shouldn't really feel that tired because I'm stepping back in time, technically, right?
Yeah. Or I should be more tired because I'm looking into the future here.
Right.
That's a cool guitar, man.
Thank you, man.
Sure is.
It's my Dwayne Eddy.
Oh, that's awesome.
My Dwayne Eddy model guitar that I had our friend Larry Fitzgerald refret, put big jumbo frets on, and I changed the pickups out. I put TV Jones T Armins instead of the stock Dynasonics that came with the guitar. The guitar is great, and I had to pin the bridge. Yeah, the bridge didn't come pinned, so I pinned it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great guitar. I did it, man. I'm like the Gretsch Meister. How is it out there
Nice.
out in California, Johnny?
It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I was just at the NAMM show last weekend.
Oh, that's cool. How was that?
It was cool. It was good, except it rained. The
Right.
rain was terrible.
Nice.
It was awful.
Well, it's rain's not a bad thing, but I guess out in Southern California you get a lot of rain and you get a lot of mud, right?
Yeah.
Different
Yeah. Mudslides.
Yeah.
Those happened. Actually, a mudslide happened here. Well, not right here, but just down the road a bit. There was a mudslide.
Nice. Wow.
Somebody's garage down the hill.
That's crazy. That's nuts. And you say this is Joe?
Joe Wentz.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, nice.
Where are you?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Where? What part of South Carolina?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville. Okay. Yeah. My next girlfriend. She's a friend of mine now. She's originally from Columbia.
Oh, okay. That's about It's about 2.5 hours from here.
Yeah, yeah. I made it when she and I were dating. I remember we drove down. Her mom still lives in South Carolina, and we made it. Our parents did, and we made it from Brooklyn, New York, to Charlotte in 10 hours. That's
Wow.
moving.
That's moving. That's my hometown. That's where I was born and raised, in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I like Charlotte. I mean, just I've had small experiences with Charlotte, but I like it. My it's my parents, my mom and stepfather lived in Cary, North Carolina, outside of Raleigh for about 8 years. You know, but I like it. You know, I like it down there. I like Charleston a lot.
Yes, Charleston's nice.
Our friend Billy Gatto lives there.
Yeah. So that's cool, man. That's great. You guys all meet up all from around the world there. And
he came to my dad's house.
Oh, cool.
He met me at my dad's house.
Nice.
Yeah. He got us all sick. That's why I said project. Project.
Oh,
because he got us all sick. He got my father sick, and my father got me.
Nice. Some pal there, Joe. Right. What are you gonna do?
Oh man!
You shouldn't have ought to kissed my father on the mouth.
Oh God!
We're live.
Yeah. He got me sick too, and I'm out here.
Nice.
You're not there? Oh my God.
Well, Johnny, you know, one of these years, man, I really would like to go out to the NAMM show. Just for me, it's just like that expense. You know, it's an expense. It's for anybody who's going out there. It's just you gotta have that money sort of set away to say, all right, I'm going to spend this much, because I don't think I've got any friends who live out that way. I said, actually, that's not true. And I'm sure if I were to call on them, I could. But they're down closer to San Diego, right? And the NAMM show's in what part of
Anaheim?
It's Anaheim, which is Orange County,
right?
Which is it's not LA. I mean, it's south of LA.
Yeah.
San Diego. That's a little far. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I know San Diego to LA is what, 2 hours? Not even, right?
Something. Well, I don't remember. I've done the drive many times, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I got to do it one of these years, man. I really do. You know, and I just, of course, I saw, Gretsch is coming out. They've got. I'm just Gretsch boy, so it's like, oh, what's that? What new models they have? I go, Dave. I think I.
Oh yeah. Doesn't Billy Duffy play Gretsch?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's got his own model.
Yeah. There's a Gretsch. I mean, there's the main fender room, and then there's the smaller room, which has Gretsch. You know, the EVH stuff we always talk about.
Yeah.
Charvel, all that stuff. But yeah, all that stuff is right there. I've seen. It's cool.
That's cool. I'd really like to get out there and do that one of these years. I really would. It's I know it's just a whole experience. It's a whole, it's got to be over the top after a while. I mean, I don't, after a while you got to be like, I can't listen to any more notes. I don't know what I'm listening to anymore. I don't know what sounds good. I don't know what sounds like shit. I got to leave. I got to step out and clear my head. Right?
Yeah. There's a lot of people where they can only take like one day, and of course, if you come from out of town, most likely you want to be there every day.
Right.
You want to be there, experience everything, meet as many people as you can, see everything. But I know people who live in the area down there, and they're like, I'm going to show up on Saturday for a couple hours, and that's it.
Right.
I can't take it.
Right.
But yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You see a lot of people, and once they kick you out, at 6:00, they kick you out of the convention center. There's the Hilton right there, and there's parties, there's shows, there's all kinds of stuff, all night.
That's
all
cool.
night after that.
I'll definitely do it. Well, I don't want to hog any more of your time, guys.
No, Matt, I'm going to sleep in a minute.
I'm just getting over a cold myself.
The Joe Wentz Project.
Oh,
brought to you by the Joe Wentz Project.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Johnny. And good to meet you, Joe.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, good to see you, man. It's been a while, so
Yeah.
it's great to see you, man.
Yeah, man. Good to see you guys too. So, all right, so take it easy.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'll keep it quiet.
Well, that was cool, man. How cool would it be to have a roommate like that, man? And y'all both love guitars and all that. That's cool.
The coolest thing about it is he's never here.
Oh,
He's never here. No, I'm just kidding. We have a good time. We hang out together. It's always like, bro, did you see this? Bro, did you see that? Here, check out my guitar. Blah, blah, blah. It's like we're buddies.
that's cool, man. That is cool. That's cool.
Yeah. And, you know, being from New York, if we're not busting each other's balls, you know,
Yeah.
you're not friends with someone unless you're busting their balls.
Oh, that's right. That's
Bust
right.
the balls through the day, and then at night we cuddle.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Dave.
He's not kidding. He's not kidding.
Oh,
You know, it freaks me out a little bit sometimes because, you know, just, you know, people just don't understand. They just don't.
I think we understand, man.
All right, guys, we'll get ready to wrap it up, man. It's getting a little
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
wrap it up. Yeah, man, I'm getting tired. I gotta get to bed. I want to say hey to Jaden James, Michael Smith, Ed McMuffin in the house, Mike Morrison.
Ed.
Who else was in here?
I think
Jaden.
I'm going to go to Burger King, McDonald's and get an Ed McMuffin in a minute.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Jaden, are you the one that I met at NAMM?
Yes, he is. He's the
Jaden James.
guy.
You're the one that I met at the EVH booth?
Yes, that was Jaden. Yeah, that was Jaden.
I've got a picture of you, Jaden. Do you mind if I post it or not? Let me know.
Mike as himself, 701 was in here. Thank you, Mike, as himself. Thank you for dropping in. Making sure I don't. Guitar Freak Ken Bear was in here. Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Cuddle buddies.
I think that's everybody.
Oh.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah. I just think about that tonight, Dave. There you go.
That's a cuddle bunny.
Cuddle bunnies.
Here
Oh.
comes Cuddle Bunny.
It's not Johnny Beane. It's Johnny Bunny.
That reminds me. This is my party now. I'm partying, so I need to take more Snapchat selfies tonight.
Oh, God.
Look for those on my Instagram, Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane. That's right. All right. Jaden says, yes, it's.
Please post the picture, he says.
Yeah, please post. Yes.
Okay. You want me to show it on here, man?
Sure. If you like, man, please feel free.
Show me. Here's me and Jaden James. Right there.
That's
There's
you look a lot like Michael Anthony.
Wow.
there's me and Jaden James. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong picture.
Oh,
Show him
Okay.
the one with your shirt off, Johnny.
Oh, come on.
night, Michael
Hi,
Smith.
Desiree. Desiree, what are you doing up? Shouldn't you be in bed?
Is this it? Is that me and Jaden James right there?
No,
Yeah.
that's not. I don't think so.
Hang on.
Kind of looks like
I've got so many pictures here.
Pete Thorne.
Yeah, Pete Thorne.
Here we go. All right. You said I could show it, man. Here's me and Jaden James. Right here.
Okay, cool.
EVH booth. Right? That's you, right? That's me. Cool, man. Very cool. And of course, I got to show this on here, man. That guitar is so cool, man. I love that guitar.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
You'll be getting one for the end of the year.
Love it. All right.
All right, Johnny, Dave, thanks for jumping on with me, man.
Jaden James says he's wearing beanies. He's wearing a green jacket and a beanie. A Johnny beanie.
Uh-huh. Oh, in the picture, yeah. Yeah, that was you. Okay, that is you, Jaden James. Cool. Cool. It was great to meet you, Jaden. That was awesome. That was very cool. Actually, Jaden, you're in this other picture. Well, maybe I won't show it. Anyway.
Is his shirt off?
No, my shirt was off.
Oh, that's just.
Oh man.
All right. Because look at this. It looks like I'm not wearing anything. If I do this, you can't see it. I just look like a head. Right?
No.
That doesn't work?
No. That's because it's not green screen.
I have to be outside. I have to be outside for that. Oh, I got the Joe Wentz project.
Oh,
Man.
oh my goodness gracious.
Oh.
You look like a cockatoo. Or that you had a cockatoo.
Oh. The Last Jedi, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, say goodnight, Gracie.
Yeah. Time to go to bed. My goodness.
It's only 11:30.
Yeah, you got plenty of time, Johnny.
I'm too full.
Yeah.
I'm too full to do anything. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here and I don't know.
Jaden James says he's from England, and you probably couldn't understand a word he said.
No, I can understand you.
You don't even know which one he was. How could you understand him?
Well, now that I know which one he was, I remember. I remember him. He came up. I was there with my friend Mike. I remember that.
Leave it to me to throw you under the bus. Anyone wants to get thrown under a bus, just ask. What?
Yeah. Is it cool enough in there with that air conditioner? Full blast?
It sounds like you're in the
Meat cooler.
sounds like you're in the engine room of the USS Enterprise.
Yeah. Store date.
Someone's been vacuuming just nonstop in that I'm sure the carpet's clean now. That room is spotless.
Shut off that dirt devil for Christ's
They've been vacuuming for like 5 hours.
Aren't you tired yet? It's just an infomercial. It keeps playing over and over and over.
Oh yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to
Carlton
jump off here, man. Johnny, Dave, thank you guys very much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Are you going to erase this now?
No, Lord, no. This is classic, man. I'm not erasing this.
All right.
This is awesome.
Because I want to see 1,000 views tomorrow.
F.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on and watching. We just like to have a little fun from time to time. Thank you very much. Johnny, what's your website?
JohnnyBeane.net. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Come on, JohnnyBeane.com.
Well, I might have JohnnyBeane.net. I don't know. Look it up. See if I have that. If not, JohnnyBeane.com. Everybody knows that. Come on.
Even
Johnny
people that don't know Johnny.
Yeah.
JohnnyBeane.com. Dave, any pages you'd like to give out while you're here?
No.
Okay.
Not even EVH Gear Live on Facebook?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Come on.
All right. EVH Gear Live on Facebook. Check it out. There's
Absolutely.
always Guitar Dave on there. Always. At least one a week.
Absolutely.
The revolving door of Dave's guitar stable.
Oh, yeah. New Guitar Dave every week. That's awesome.
Enjoy your new PV Wolfgang.
Yes. Very nice. Very
I'll tell you
nice.
guys something once we hang up. I just thought of something funny.
All right, guys. Thank you again for jumping on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. Take care, everybody. God bless.
All right.
Are you going to try wake me up for that?
Yeah. It was probably
6 in the morning.
Yeah. Johnny, get up.
Johnny, let's go live.
Ladies and
I'm not wearing a shirt.
Turn that damn vacuum cleaner off.